to breathe sometimes. That's exactly what I need to do right now, because have you ever felt like you don't have time to do all the things on the to-do list? Like the list just keeps growing and growing and growing. And you're like, okay, my time just seems like it's shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. That's how I feel right now. And so I am about to breathe with you and put together a game plan, because one goal that I have right now is to max out my 2023 IRA, individual retirement account. Why? Because the more money you set aside in an IRA, the more money you'll have to invest in assets of your choice. That can be individual stocks, such as growth stocks or dividend paying stocks. Or maybe you want a basket of stocks that track a particular index, sector, commodity, or other asset. You may be looking for an ETF, exchange traded funds. So with an IRA, you have the flexibility to invest in those assets that you want. So if you are ready to put in the work, create a strategic game plan, and max out your IRA for the previous year, and put yourself in a position to max out your IRA for this year as well, join me on this journey. Make sure you subscribe to the Wealthy Women Daily YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so that you can receive updates when we have new videos. Hi, welcome to my Wealthy Women Daily YouTube channel. In this video, we will talk about how you can still make prior year contributions to an IRA, individual retirement account, before the tax filing deadline, which is usually around April 15th. So if you want to contribute to a 2023 Roth IRA or traditional IRA, you have until April 15th, 2024 to make your contributions. If you want to contribute to a 2024 Roth IRA, you have until the tax filing deadline around April 15th, 2025 to make all your contributions to a 2024 Roth IRA. Make sure you subscribe to Wealthy Women Daily below so that you don't miss any notifications or updates. And also, if you are getting started on your dividend investing journey, don't forget to get your copy of Dividends Are a Queen's Best Friend, available on Amazon. Okay, let's get ready to get our IRA contributions in for 2023 and get started on 2024. First, what's the difference between a traditional and Roth IRA? Well, Roth IRA contributions are made with after-tax dollars. That means that you pay taxes now on the money that you put in an account, and you enjoy tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals during retirement. When you meet all the qualifications, you can take all the money out 100% tax-free, or just take your dividends out and live off that tax-free. Traditional IRA contributions are typically made with pre-tax dollars, and they lower your taxable income now. So you'll be able to take advantage of those tax advantages if you meet the requirements. So with the traditional IRA, you'll typically be taxed when you withdraw the money during retirement. So when you're choosing between a Roth or traditional IRA, think about when it's going to be most beneficial to pay your tax bill. And think about the type of life you want to live now and how your income looks now to help you make those decisions, because your income has to be under a certain amount in order to contribute to a Roth IRA. Roth IRAs were designed to incentivize lower and moderate income taxpayers to start saving for retirement on their own. And so you get these special tax breaks where you pay your tax bill now while you're in a lower tax bracket, in hopes that you'll get this tax-free income during retirement. Okay, so let's talk about the contribution limits, because we need to know the limits in order to determine how much we need to start saving to max out our Roth IRA. So for 2023, you can contribute up to $6,500 to an IRA if you are under 50. Now, once you hit 50 and over, you can contribute an extra $1,000 known as a catch-up contribution. So it gives you more money to invest in assets of your choice. So if you're over 50 and over, you can contribute up to $7,500 to a Roth IRA for 2023. So let's start planning this. So let's say you've made some contributions in 2023, and maybe you have $5,000 left of contributions, and you have 5 weeks to make those contributions. Now, this would be over ambitious, but within those 5 weeks, you can contribute $1,000 a week to contribute that extra $5,000 towards your Roth IRA goals or your traditional IRA goals. Some of you are probably like, okay, how the heck am I going to get $1,000 a week? Well, maybe you've already saved enough money in your emergency fund and you're on track in other areas of your life. And so maybe you can allocate more of your paycheck towards your IRA just for 5 weeks, right? If you can do that for 5 weeks, you would have maxed out your 2023 IRA and you'll be on track to start taking smaller amounts out of your paycheck for 2024. Now, I know that might be a bit of a sacrifice saying, oh my God, $1,000 every week for 5 weeks so I can get that extra $5,000 into my IRA. But think about what assets you'll be able to buy. So let's say you have a Roth IRA. You put that $5,000 in, you'll be able to buy dividend paying assets. So you've probably wanted Microsoft or Apple or Novo Nordisk or Eli Lilly, all of those top companies, probably want them in your portfolio. You can get fractional shares or you can buy the whole shares with your IRA. So that's an incentive. The more money you have in your IRA, the more you'll be able to buy the high quality assets that you want in your portfolio that have a sustainable revenue source that you can rely on for those dividend payments. And they're still growing, but it's up to you. Do your research. Figure out what assets best suit your portfolio. The first thing you want to do right now is get the money in your account. You can buy the assets later. You can wait until April, May, June. You don't have to go rush and go shopping right now. You just want to make sure you get the money in your account right now, because once that deadline ends, your opportunity to contribute to a Roth or traditional IRA for 2023 expires. So I like to tell people this is a limited time offer. Take advantage of these next 2 months to fill up your IRA with as much money as you can. So if you can't do the $1,000 a week, right? Maybe you can think about a lower amount that you can contribute out of your paycheck. But then also think about bonuses. Do you have any bonuses coming up? You can tuck that away, add that to your IRA balance if possible. Or do you have a side gig that can allow you to earn $3,000 extra in the next 2 months, right? I used to be a freelance writer and I would earn money from writing articles. And so I could estimate how much money I could earn in 2 weeks by writing a certain number of articles. Are there any opportunities for you to do that? Or if you don't feel that you can increase your income in 2 months, how about decreasing your expenses? Look at your budget right now. What expenses are weighing down? Is weighing you down? What expenses are weighing you down, right? Take a look at that. Can you sacrifice hair appointments? Oh, yes, I said it. Can you sacrifice hair appointments for 4 weeks so that you can get the extra money into your account? Or what about those snacks? Can you reduce your snacks or reduce the number of times you eat out in order to get that money into your account? Remember, it's only a temporary sacrifice. It's only 2 months. What you do these next 2 months can help you build up a comfortable retirement. It can build that foundation for a comfortable retirement. I'm not going to say that $5,000 is going to lead you to a comfortable retirement, but it's going to build those habits. Because if you can do it 2023, guess what? You can use those same habits to reach your goals in 2024. Now you have a better mindset to approach this. You might say, okay, I don't want to have to rush to get my IRA contributions into my account for 2024. So I'm going to give myself a longer period of time, a longer window to make my contributions. So if you get started on your IRA contributions in April, you'll have until next April to complete your contribution. So you'll have more time, which means you'll be able to contribute a lot less to reach your goal. You won't have to contribute $1,000 every week or $2,000 to meet your goal. You'll be able to contribute in smaller increments. And you may want to make monthly recurring transactions, or even weekly recurring transactions from a checking account to your IRA account so that it automatically happens. Put your money on autopilot so that you don't even have to think about how you are going to max out your contributions, right? If it automatically goes into your account, it's already there. It's automatically taken from your account, so you don't have to worry about it. It takes the manual actions out of the process, which helps tremendously, right? So think about that. How much money do you want to contribute? That's your first question. How much money do you want to contribute to your 2023 IRA, right? If you haven't contributed anything yet, you can contribute up to $6,500 as long as you meet the income requirements. Now, once your income, your modified adjusted gross income goes over the limits, then you are no longer able to make direct contributions to a Roth IRA. You'll have to find other ways to get your money into the account through a backdoor IRA or something else, right? So think about that. If you're like, man, that's a lot of work, I don't know if I want to make that contribution. Well, if you expect your income to go up next year, you may not be able to contribute the following year. So think about that. What can you do right now to put yourself in the best position for later? So let's start number one. How much money do you want to contribute? Do you want to max out your IRA? If you want to max out your IRA, your Roth or traditional, and you are under 50, how much is it? You should know it by now. I said it several times. If you want to max out your IRA and you are under 50, you can contribute up to $6,500 for 2023. You can divide that amount between a traditional and Roth IRA if you still qualify for a Roth IRA, or you can put all that money in a traditional IRA. Talk to your advisor to see what makes sense for your financial situation, but you can contribute up to $6,500. So in order to make that contribution, you want to see if you have any bonuses coming up. You want to see if you can increase your income through side hustles or decrease any of your expenses so that you can allocate more money towards your IRA goals. So that's your homework, right? This week is your homework. You don't have time to waste. Get on it, see how much you want to contribute and what you are going to do to make that contribution possible. It's only 2 months. Make the most of those 2 months. And then after you finished your 2023 IRA contributions, now you can get started on your 2024 IRA contributions. For 2024, you can contribute up to $7,000. That's a $500 jump from 2023 to 2024. So $7,000 if you are under 50, and you still get that $1,000 catch-up contribution if you are 50 and over, which brings your total contribution limit to $8,000 in an IRA alone. So now you have more time to think about 2024. There's not a rush. You have until April 15th, 2025 to think about how much you want to contribute to your IRA for 2024. But get started. Get started as soon as possible because you can contribute smaller amounts right now to meet your goal. I would say take lessons learned from 2023 to motivate you in 2024, right? Start setting up that recurring transaction right now for 2024 to make sure that money goes into the account. If you are working on 2023 and can't do much for 2024 right now, maybe start with $20 a week. Start setting aside $20 a week. That will help you. Every bit counts. Now, let's say you max out your 2023 contribution. So you put in the $6,500 for 2023. Congratulations. And let's say you Have a goal of maxing out your 2024 IRA with $7,000. Guess what? You will have a 5-figure IRA. No matter where you started, you will have a 5-figure IRA by the end of this year or by April 15, 2024, if you do this. 5 figures already just from strategic planning and taking advantage of the timelines for IRA contributions. So $6,500 plus $7,000 equals $13,500 that you can use to invest in dividend paying assets of your choice. $13,000. $13,000. I'm going to keep saying that. You can have that by February of next year. You can have $13,000 in your account at least, right? Because we haven't talked about the capital appreciation. If you see your assets, your ETFs, your stocks, or whatever you own in your account, if you see it go up from one price to the next, if you see it go up from $100 to $200, that's capital appreciation. When a stock goes up from one price to another. But you also get to benefit from dividends. If you buy dividend paying assets in your account, guess what? That dividend income goes into your account. Now you can reinvest those dividends automatically into more shares of the stocks that you own, or you can just keep the cash in your Roth IRA and use that cash to pay for other assets, right? So the sooner you start, the sooner you'll have a chance to start buying assets of your choice. So start creating your watch list now so that you can get ready for those stocks you want, right? If you've had Facebook on your list and you see that Facebook is paying a dividend, put that on your watch list. See if that's a company that you want to build a relationship with. Do you believe that Facebook's revenues are sustainable? Do your research to figure that out. Microsoft is another major company. Microsoft is a $3 trillion company right now. This company has the highest market capitalization in the world, right? So if you would have bought Microsoft 2 or 3 years ago, you would have paid a cheaper price than you're paying today. But if you believe in Microsoft potential, maybe 2 years from now, $400 would be a deal, because maybe Microsoft will be valued at $500 or $600 in 2 years. But do your research to see what the company has in store for the future. Look at the competition. Look at Microsoft market share. You want to do that when you are researching any company. Look at those financial statements. Companies released their financials already, right? They released their financials for 2023. So you can do the work. You can go to work and see the potential of these companies. But the goal is to make sure you have enough money in your account. So get those side gigs, decrease those expenses, put the money in your account, and we'll think about what assets you are going to buy later. But get the money in your account, because this year we want to focus on going shopping, and you need to have money in order to go shopping. So use these 2 months. What do you have to do? Do you need an accountability partner? Comment. Let us know, what do you need to get closer to your dividend goals? If you have a $10,000 portfolio by the end of the year, which is so possible, I'm going to show you how that's possible. If you have a $10,000 portfolio by the end of the year, just imagine what you can buy. Just imagine how your portfolio can grow, and just imagine how you can set yourself up for the life that you want during retirement, right? You can set yourself up for the life that you want by the actions you take today. It won't happen overnight. It's day by day. What actions am I taking every day? What actions am I taking every week, every month, every year to get closer? Because those actions build up, right? They talk about cumulative disadvantage. Well, you can create a cumulative advantage through compounding of the right actions. So I'm so happy that you joined me here today. Time is ticking. The clock is ticking. Make sure you take advantage of your IRA. Talk to your financial advisor to see what is the best account for you. Look at your own financials, because that's going to help you evaluate the financials of other companies. Right now, you're looking at your own financials to see how you can make things work in your life, to see how you can achieve your goals. Maybe you want to set SMART goals. SMART, specific, M, measurable. A, attainable. R, realistic. T, timely. I want to contribute $500 in my IRA every week so that I can have at least $3,000 more additional dollars in my IRA by April 15th, 2024. Right? What is your goal? Create a SMART goal so that it can be realistic and attainable, and you can start doing the work to make it come to reality. The better your goal is, the more likely you are to achieve it. The more realistic your goal is, the more likely you are to keep going on your journey. Jim Rohn once said, you want to set a goal that's big enough that in the process of achieving that goal, you become someone worth becoming. Now, your Roth IRA may not be your biggest goal in the world, or your traditional IRA contribution may not be the biggest goal that you have in the world, but think about the person that you will become after you learn how to consistently do something so that you can achieve a goal in a short period of time. If you can do that in 2 months, just imagine what you will accomplish for the rest of the year in all areas of your life. It's about thinking differently so you can be able to get different results. Building a dividend income portfolio that pays your bills means that you have trained your mind, you've conditioned your mind to receive in a certain way. So I'm so excited, and I can't wait to hear how you plan to build up your IRAs so that you can build your dividend portfolio. That's only one way to build your dividend portfolio, and we'll be talking about more. So make sure you subscribe to the Wealthy Women Daily YouTube channel. Grab your copy of Dividends, Our Queen's Best Friend, if you need that extra motivation to get you started and keep you going on your dividend journey. Type in the comments, what is your SMART goal? Are you going to contribute to your IRA? What do you plan to do? Are you going to give up something? Are you going to get a side gig? What are you planning to do? Keep yourself accountable to the goals that you set and watch what will happen. All right. Talk later.